Good morning. It's Saturday, September 3rd, about a little after 11 o'clock, and I'm here at the San Diego State University, my school. I'm here because today is a very historic moment for San Diego. The stadium station is reopening down in Mission Valley, and the new SnapDragon Stadium for SDSU is opening. So this is major for both San Diego State University and MTS. Now, a little bit of background about about Stadium Station. This used to be the former Qualcomm Stadium station, but then the Chargers moved out, and the stadium was used for a little while by SDSU, and then we finally acquired the land through the 2018 election, and we decided to redevelop the Mission Valley Campus over in that site. So a new stadium, smaller in size compared to Qualcomm, is now there, and it's going to open officially today for the public with a scrimmage game. I'm hopefully planning to go there just for a little bit and not go to the game itself because it's already very crowded. If you look down at the station right now, there's a lot of people going to the game. Also got my SDSU hat on, so yeah, looking forward to seeing what the station and the surrounding area is like. Let's take a look. Okay, one of the things I'm really impressed by, that was a 4-car trolley. That is rare. I have never seen a San Diego trolley run with 4 cars before. Usually, back in the days of Qualcomm Stadium, it was 3 cars, and then otherwise the Green Line at least would run with only 2 cars. And 4 cars is unheard of, I'd say, in San Diego. Even Comic-Con, we don't run 4-car trains. So that tells me this is going to be a very busy event. That's good. Every 7.5 minutes for a trolley? Now that's something. That's something. I like that. Good job, MTS. And here comes our train. That's one of the old trains. It's all wrapped. So I'm here with a few fellow students, and let's find out what their reactions are. What are your names? Corinne, Kevin, Abdul. Let's go, Aztecs.
Go Aztecs, baby.
So is this your first time on the trolley?
No, I've been on the trolley.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. How about you? Well, first time? Your first time? Okay, yeah. All right, yeah. And you guys looking forward to seeing the SnapDragon Stadium? Right? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. What when it comes to taking the trolley, I am curious why we play. Yeah. Please hold on. So why choose the trolley over driving? Just out of curiosity. Good to hear, yeah. just left San Diego State, and we are approaching Grantville Station. Stadium Station's about 3 stops out. Well, pretty soon we're 2 stops out. But yeah, I was going to hope to get video footage of us passing through the Grantville area because there's a transit development in the area. Unfortunately, I don't have any be able to get to the window on the other side because it's that packed. Get out of here! Please don't tell me this becomes Chargers versus Raiders resurrected. I heard that those games were extremely volatile. Like, my Spanish teacher once said, you need a knife-proof vest if you're going to Chargers versus Raiders game. Let's just hope that does not happen. Okay, and here we go. We are approaching Stadium Station. Oh wait, never mind. I guess they didn't open that one. Never mind. Really? I only just noticed this, but apparently there's a trolley right behind us. And this, like, you only see action like this at 12th and Imperial, where trolleys are like every 2 to 3 minutes apart. Sometimes they're back to back. But part of it may also be because back when Stadium Station was used by the Blue Line at the special event service to get people up for Chargers games, what happened was they would turn trains around at a turn track just going in the direction of Mission San Diego, or they would turn them around just prior to entering Stadium Station at the center track between Fenton Parkway and Stadium Station. So I was going to go and take a look at the route to the stadium. Unfortunately, it has gotten very crowded to the point that I don't think we'll be able to get in at all. And I didn't pay for a ticket, so I'm not going to take any chances. But in the meantime, why don't I take you around the Stadium Station, which it may have only been 2 years, but it kind of feels a little surreal to be back in this station now that it's reopened. One of the things that actually occurred to me when I saw those 4-car trolleys and then that our trolley was being turned around, that was actually the fact that I had already been hoping we would have a trolley service that would go between SDSU and the Mission Valley Stadium and the Mission Valley Campus when this opens. And definitely, because I figured with the old turnaround tracks that the Blue Line used to use when it came out here for special event use, I just thought to myself, well, why we have switch tracks inside the tunnel at San Diego State? They turn trains around at San Diego State. Well, technically they turn them around at Alvarado, but they terminate those services at San Diego State on Sundays. And so it got me thinking, why can't you just run a shuttle train back and forth? Apparently, MTS may have already taken that into consideration because that's exactly what they just did. Okay, what you see over there is turnaround track, and what I filmed coming in was a centerline piece of track where the eastbound and the westbound tracks, they converge into a center track out there, and there's a stopper. There's an old metal stopper at the end there, plus an added switch track past there. Now, Blue Line and special event trolleys used to come in back when it was the old Siemens Duvog U2 trains. They would pull in, switch in around that track, and then they'd wait there. Operator would get out, go to the front car, and pull the train back. They did the same practice when they would turn trains around at Stadium for Comic-Con. But then, of course, Stadium Stations shut down, and the last Comic-Con, what they did was they turned trains around at Balboa Avenue instead, using using the new UCSD Blue Line extension. I'm going to quickly get a shot of the park area because the area is still under construction. Only SnapDragon Stadium has opened thus far, so there's still a lot of construction, a lot of work to be done on the Mission Valley campus. I'll try and find one of the artist impressions of what Mission Valley campus will look like in the future, and once I find it, I'll put a link in the description below so you can see what it's supposed to look like, and you can compare it to what I'm getting footage of right now. But there's parkland up ahead, and I'm already starting to see trees planted in the construction field, so I can't wait to see that. 4 years ago, I was actually with Greenlove, and we were at the EIR meeting with the developers and the campus about this project. And so we checked in with a number of things. And one of the things that I brought up, actually, that I should point out, there's an oil storage facility not far. It's just outside the site perimeter, but it's been there for a while. And one of the key concerns is the water quality safe, given that that's an oil storage site? And hopefully we do keep that area safe. And again, I definitely have faith in the people who are building this, but I don't like the idea of having oil tanks in a redeveloped area, especially one that's going to be used for anything but industrial. When you look at the artist impressions, you'll see that there's a lot more campus buildings, a lot more commercial activity. I really, really want to make sure that there's no messy oil anything anywhere nearby. So hopefully mitigation measures are going to be implemented as we further develop the site. Holy shit. I just heard one of the students say that they were surprised, to say the least, to see all the traffic. And let me tell you, let me tell you that there is a lot of traffic. The parking lot is full, and the streets that are up ahead, Friars Road and the main intersecting streets, these are backed up big time. So this really is like deja vu for people who once came here for Chargers games. It's deja vu, I'd say. I ran into Gail, who is a house president for one of the sororities on campus. Gail, can you introduce yourself? So Gail, what are your thoughts about the new trolley service to SDSU West?
I love it. Anything that's going to get us in there efficiently, I am for.
That's good to hear.
And we parked at Hazard Center and took the trolley in, which seemed to be way more efficient.
Yeah. Do you have any other expectations about the Mission Valley Campus at all?
Well, I'm hoping that it expands everybody's opportunity to go to school.
That's good. Yeah, definitely. That's our newest trolley car because that's got a 5,000 on it. These are the high capacity S70s, or excuse me, S700s. And this one also has 4 cars. Okay, so we're just gonna go back up and I'm gonna show you the other turnaround track. So the one that I showed you originally, passengers had to disembark from the trolley prior to the train turning around. You couldn't stay on the train, but this other turnaround point that I'm gonna show you is actually, passengers could stay on there. I was actually on trains coming back from work, and I remember when Comic-Con was in effect, they would turn trains around actively because it just made more sense, I guess, to turn trains around in the platform. So this track would put you in the westbound platform. This would put you in the westbound platform. I think turning around trains at the other turnaround point was a lot more complicated and it took longer. So when you have these big special events, making sure that you can turn trains around in the shortest possible time is important, which is why they have this other turnaround track that allows passengers to stay on until you enter the westbound platform. And even then, you don't have to disembark from the train if you turn around at that point. Let's count how many cars this train has. It's a 4th generation, so that's the slightly lower capacity streetcar version of the S70. And this one's 3 cars, but it says special. And yep, that train looks pretty crowded as well. I'm also got another fellow employee here, one of the special event persons.
Hi.
What's your name?
Michelangelo Lieber. That's my real name.
Okay, Michelangelo
Lieber.
Liebers?
Yeah.
Liebers. Okay,
German,
yeah. Oh wow.
Struck
Okay.
on Bissy and Deutsch for Roomneck.
Yeah, did you know that the trolleys actually they're built by a German company, right?
I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, most of these were built in America, but the company's German. Yeah.
Good.
It's
That's their good.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So what are you looking forward to with this SDSU Stadium? Like, are you looking forward to seeing more trolley events like this?
Yes, I'm looking forward with my housemates who work with me, and they're all over here. We're trying to keep everybody safe and sound. We want people to hit by the trolley, and
Yeah, don't want that.
No. And we want to actually have people happy that they love to ride the SD trolley and the buses. And I encourage people to take buses and trolley all the time.
Do you have any other comments, like for SDSU or in general?
I wish them a heck of a season like last year, because I know they won a bowl, and they, for the first time in school history, I think they won like maybe around 12 games at least, or 13 games.
Holy cow! 12 games.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you used to do events here when this was Qualcomm Stadium? Did you used to supervise events for that?
I did Comic-Con this year on the 4th of July.
Oh, okay,
And,
yeah.
you know, they were, like I said, you know, I like to make sure people are safe. And if you see an incident, you can text. There's a hotline you can text, like MTS trolley security or something like that. If you see any incidents, you don't have to call, but send them a text and tell them what trolley line you are, what's the cable car inside, and basically they'll come over and handle it.
Well, it was good talking to you, Michelangelo.
too.
Yeah. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, just because the crowds are really large over there, and we're just about the end of this episode, I'm going to take a train heading towards Fenton Parkway to turn around. But I just want to say, MTS, you guys are doing a really good job, and I am glad that you already you read my mind about having a shuttle train that goes between San Diego State and Stadium Station. I really hope that you continue to do this. You guys are doing a really good job so far. And San Diego State, I'm liking so far what we're doing. You know, again, I'm a proud Aztec, and I'm glad that we've got this station now. And again, if you are a student at San Diego State or you live near there, just remember, we've got a trolley station. So if you want to get to the game and you don't want to get stuck in traffic, take the trolley. It's a lot better, it's a lot faster, and you'll get to the game early. All right, so that's it for this episode. This train I'm not taking because this one's terminating. The next one I'll probably take. But yeah, again, MTS, good job. Keep the good work, and I hope the ridership skyrockets further because of this. And SDSU, you're doing a good job so far. I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of the Mission Valley West campus develops. So I'm really excited for this. Keep it up, guys.